Hello, this is Opinion Radar. And if you're anything like me, someone who lives in leggings, then you know not all pairs are created equal. I'm talking about that constant search for the holy grail. Something soft enough to nap in, stretchy enough to handle a full day on your feet, but polished enough to wear out the door without looking like you gave up. Well, after months of testing, I finally found a pair that keeps showing up in my rotation. The Conceited Luxe Leggings. Priced at just $22, they've been making some serious waves online, and honestly, the hype had me skeptical. But after wearing them nonstop for weeks, I get it now. Today, I'm breaking down everything: fit, fabric, color surprises, even that weird little hem detail, so you can decide if they're worth the cult following. Spoiler: there are some real pros, a few quirks, and one major reason I might already be ready to buy another pair. Let's jump in. Okay, so I have to start by saying these Conceited Luxe leggings, they're kind of a big deal. Like, I've worn my fair share of leggings, yoga ones, basic black ones, even some faux leather ones that felt like they'd rip if I sneezed, but these feel different. The velvet velour material is this dreamy blend of softness and structure. It's plush, like hugging your legs in a warm blanket, but still holds its shape. I wore them straight out of the package to run errands, and honestly, I kept catching myself running my hands down my legs because they feel that good. It's not just comfort either, they look luxe. Paired with an oversized tunic or a long sweater, they give that effortlessly put together vibe that makes you feel like you actually tried, even if you rolled out of bed 5 minutes ago. And the ankle is this perfect fitted cut, no bunching, no slipping down, just a clean line that keeps your ankles from getting chilly. Winter staple? Absolutely. One of the first things I noticed was how thick the fabric is. I was worried they'd be sheer, especially since they're so stretchy, but nope, zero see-through action. Even when I did my dramatic squat checks in the changing room, we've all been there. The waistband is also a total win, thick, soft, and with a little drawstring for that custom fit. I love that it doesn't dig in or roll down when I'm sitting at my desk all day, or bending over picking up my niece's toys. And can we talk about the pockets? They're actually functional, which is rare in leggings. I can fit my phone, keys, even a lip balm, and they don't bulge weirdly. I've worn these as actual workout leggings for light stretching and walking, around the house as pajama-style loungewear, under tunics for holiday events, and even out to dinner with ankle boots. They're ridiculously versatile. I even wore them to a Christmas party last year and got so many compliments. They just have that elevated look without being stuffy. Now let's get real for a sec. True story, I ordered mine in what I thought was this deep, wine-colored red, and when they arrived, it was definitely more of a rosy mauve. Not bad, don't get me wrong, it's still a beautiful, rich tone, but it's not the bold burgundy I was expecting. And from what I've seen, and okay, maybe a tiny bit of research, the color accuracy seems to be a bit hit or miss. Someone excited for olive green might end up with Kelly green, or a cream that's more camel. So, if you're picky about shades, especially for an outfit you're planning around, maybe go in with a little flexibility. Also, fair warning, I washed my wine pair before wearing, and yes, there was some transfer, red fuzzies everywhere, bless my white towels. But after that first wash, perfect. No fading, no pilling, nada. So seriously, pre-wash them. It's a small step, but it'll save you the drama. Size-wise, I have to sound the alarm. These run small. I'm usually a medium, but I had to size up to feel comfortable, especially around the hips and thighs. If you're between sizes or prefer a more relaxed fit, I definitely recommend sizing up. Once you got them on, they feel amazing, super stretchy, mold to your shape, and keep their shape wash after wash. I've had mine for almost a year now, wearing them at least once a week, and they still look brand new. That's saying something, considering I've worn them to dog parks, on plane rides, and literally slept in them more times than I care to admit. The vegan leather option is also gorgeous, sleek, shiny, and surprisingly soft, but I'm obsessed with the velvet version for colder months. It just feels cozier, you know? There's one tiny detail I can't not mention: the ankle hem. The stitching inside is a little odd. It's like they started sewing and then left the edge slightly open, so when I'm putting them on in a rush, my toes get caught in the fold. It's not a deal breaker or anything, but it's weird, especially because every other part of the construction feels so well thought out. That said, the overall durability is insane. The fabric hasn't thinned, the color hasn't faded, and they still feel as soft as day one. I've thrown them in with regular laundry, hot washes, even accidentally dried them once, don't judge, and they came out fine. That kind of low maintenance magic is rare in leggings. At $22, these are a total steal. I've paid way more for leggings that didn't even make it through 2 washes. These are cozy, stylish, and tough as nails. I wish they came in more seasonal colors, like a true Christmas red or a creamy milk white, because I'd buy them in every shade. Honestly, if you're looking for something that feels indulgent but costs less than your weekly coffee habit, these are it. Perfect for traveling, holiday events, lounging, or just feeling cute on days when you need a little confidence boost. They're not flawless, the color accuracy and that weird hem are minor setbacks, but the pros so outweigh the cons. I keep them in rotation all year, even in summer, because I have a pair in black I throw on for AC chilled offices. If you're on the fence, just try them, but fair warning, you might never want to take them off. Alright, lovelies, if your legs could write a love letter, these leggings would be it. Wrap yourself in the cozy confidence they bring and go conquer your day. And hey, hit that like button if you're ready to fall in love with your wardrobe again, and subscribe for more feel good finds that won't break the bank.